Here's an example. I've got my source, which is this. I've now got my identity, which is my skeleton. Now I'm going to understand what makes me work. So what do I value most in my life? Now you may have someone that values security, and your partner may value adventure. Are you going to have a great life together? No, it's going to be really hard. Because both of you are going to go towards your value, and you're both going to go opposite against each other's values. So we're going to work out your values, then we'll do your rules. So if I asked you right now, randomly, just think about this, what are your rules for feeling loved? Would you know them?
Faithfulness.
Rules. So the question would be, what has to happen for me to feel loved? If you don't know the answer to that question, and of course, will it be one answer? There could be a list. Some of you may have a huge list that your partner can never fulfill in their life. And then you wonder they don't love you. Some of you may have a tiny list that's so easy that everyone's just so happy because the list is so small. So your rules for love, your rules for anger, your rules for jealousy, your rules for happiness, because we all have rules. And if you're husband and wife and you know each other's rules, wow. Because you won't violate the rules. Of course you will violate the rules. But they won't be violated often. Only when you feel like violating them. And making someone angry. Yeah.
Could you just give an example of rules for anger? I mean, we know what happens when you get angry and all, but rules...
Okay, what has to happen for me to get angry? Let's take my example. I'm going to give you my anger plan. So if you want to irritate me, this is all you have to do. I want to show you, right? Yeah. So what has to happen for me to get angry? So first of all, how do I get angry? Let me tell you my physiology. If you want to see me angry, I will do this. I'll walk around and I'll do... If I go, that means anger is about to occur. That's me, right? So I got So when I realize I'm doing a I can also say, right, okay, Arfeen, what's the point of getting angry? What can I do to change my state? So I can then divert. So but for me is my trigger. So if you ever see me humming, then you know it's getting angry. So I'll walk in to this room, for example, and I know that my staff know exactly what to do. They know. How do I know that? Because they've been doing it for a long time. So when I walk in and I see a carpet which is messed up, as if some birds have come and pooed on it all night, I just do this. I go, why is this carpet the way it is when you know it shouldn't be? And they will just, and the worst thing is they go quiet.
Because it's say anything.
No, they can say something. They can respond. But they just go, which is even more irritating, right? So now I've understood that they won't say anything. Then my anger pattern, so my focus will be, what can I do right now to make sure that I feel good about this room? Because if I don't feel good in this room, it will affect my performance. For me, that's for me. And for me, this stage area is really, really important. So I say, okay, what can I do? So I will do something. I will not tell them what to do. Never. I'll say, fix it. Because I want them to use their own imagination. Why should I be telling them what to do? So I say, go and find a solution. If they say it can't be done, then that triggers me even more. Because if you can't do something,
you must do it.
You must. And if I'm saying that, therefore they should practice it, right? It's fair. So that's my physiology. So then what happens to my rule? My rules are this. If you can't do something, then, and if you don't do it, or at least you don't even attempt to do it, at least pretend. Lie to me if you want to, but pretend. You know, then that upsets me. So what must happen to make me angry, what must, is that if there's a breach of integrity, that will make me angry. If somebody is demeaning for no reason or any reason, that will make me angry. If someone tries to pull a smart one with someone who knows they can't, I'm very kind of protective, not with the underdog, but I don't like lack of integrity. That's a huge one for me. So my rules for anger are probably 3 or 4 things. Now some people have a huge list. So the problem with anger rules is that this can make me angry, this. It could be any of those things that can spark someone.
So it's basically trigger points.
They're all trigger points. What has to happen for me to feel loved? Now, I had a lady once that came and said, I said, what has to happen for you to feel love? She goes, my husband must tell me every day that he loves me. And we must go out at least 3 times a week. And he must always hold my hand. And he must always tell his friends how much he cares for me. And a few other things. Now, what's the probability of all those things happening? Not possible. Therefore, is she going to be feeling loved or unloved? Unloved. Now, her husband has no idea what her rules are. So he comes along and says, hey, sweetheart, mwah, mwah, and he thinks he showed her love. But she's now feeling totally unloved because her rules say, I want all of this. And how is she supposed to know, or he's supposed to know when she's never told him, and vice versa? That's why people have conflicts. We all have rules. Everyone has rules. Some of the rules are, in fact, all the rules are generally self-made. We don't even realize, autopilot. So it's better that you make rules. So some of your rules could be destructive. Why not change the rules? Why not actually say, these are my rules, these are my new rules? Now, some of you have got values, for example, that are, we can do values. You have a list of values. Now, you may find that some of the things you value most, you shouldn't be focused on right now because they're not going to serve you. So you should adjust your values. All of this is done automatically. We're never taught. But this is the wiring system.